Get ready for an exhilarating journey as George Romero unveils his groundbreaking masterpiece, SOLSTIKA, the audacious Alpha Queen. Dive into episode 2 of this captivating saga. Prepare for an adventure that will inspire awe. This child is destined for greatness, emerging not just as a survivor but as a legend. The wild has unveiled its new leader, and the call of destiny will ignite excitement and hope in the audience. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable journey. This is the birth of the Alpha Queen. Welcome to episode 2, an unimaginable rescue. In the realm of SOLSTIKA, where darkness gives rise to courage and legends are born, an exhilarating saga begins. A harrowing, traumatic scene was unfolding in the dark depths of the jungle, near Cassandra's event. A relentless and formidable herd of leopards, known for their stealth and cunning, was launching a ferocious assault on a group of mounted silverback gorillas. The air was thick with tension as the sleek, powerful leopards launched their attack with terrifying, awe-inspiring ferocity, their eyes gleaming with predatory focus as they targeted the giant primates. Amidst the turmoil, one mother, Koco, emerged as a symbol of fierce maternal love. With desperation igniting her spirit, she stood tall, determination in her eyes, fiercely protecting her child who clung desperately to her side. The jungle seemed to hold its breath as shadows danced under the moonlight, and a leopard stealthily approached, hunger gleaming in its eyes. Koco's heart raced, fueled by an instinct to protect her precious little one. She placed herself in harm's way, radiating a fierce energy as she faced the encroaching predator. Just then, two leopards launched their surprise attack from the darkness, catching her off guard in an instant. They pounced, and in a split second, the first leopard lunged, sinking its teeth into the soft fur of her child's neck, lifting him off the ground. Time froze as Koco teetered on the edge of indecision, her instincts battling between fighting back and saving her son. With the moonlight glistening off the leopard's sleek fur, the stakes couldn't have been higher. In a flash, Koco harnessed her primal instinct, springing into action with a rush of strength and speed, darting through the tangled underbrush in pursuit of the menacing predator. Adrenaline surged through her veins as she raced through the dense foliage, each heartbeat pulsing with the need to rescue her child. Despite her fierce determination, the agile leopard weaved effortlessly through the shadows, evading her grasp as her heart sank. The relentless night wore heavy on her soul. Yet, Koco's resolve, fueled by maternal love, illuminated the extraordinary sacrifices animals endure, inspiring readers to appreciate the depth of animal instincts and emotional bonds in the wild. After an exhausting chase that left her breathless, Koco made her way back through the tangled roots and ferns, each movement a painful reminder of her loss. The vibrant symphony of the jungle fell eerily silent, amplifying her sense of abandonment. Her heart-wrenching cries pierced the stillness, a tribute to the life she had bravely fought to protect. As Koco meandered among the towering trees, the weight of her grief settled heavily around her, a constant reminder of the precious bond she had lost. Each echo of her sorrow resonated through the quiet forest, immortalizing the fierce love she once nurtured in the wild chaos of the jungle. The leaves rustled softly in the breeze, and the distant chirping of night birds added a melodic backdrop to the otherwise peaceful scene. Suddenly, her tragic walk was interrupted by a haunting sound, a faint, heart-wrenching cry that seemed to reverberate from a nearby thicket. Curiosity intermingled with apprehension as she quickened her pace, instinctively drawn toward the source of the sound. Her heart raced, each beat echoing in her ears as she pushed aside the dense foliage, twigs snapping beneath her fingers. She was torn between the fear of what she might find and the hope of helping. Her mind was a battleground of conflicting emotions, each vying for dominance in her chest. When she finally parted the leaves, an almost unbearable emotion seized her and brought a lump to her throat. When she found the basket, she carefully removed the leaf and foliage lid, realizing there was a baby girl inside. Immense joy overcame her mixed emotions, and a wide smile spread across her face. Koco called her iLinga, sun. The transition from twilight to dawn crackled with an electric energy, the golden glimmer of the sun promising a new beginning after a season of relentless struggles. As the first rays of sunlight burst forth, they danced across the little Princess SOLSTIKA's delicate features, illuminating her angelic face with an otherworldly glow. Every tiny breath from the newborn created a rhythm in the air, a poignant reminder of how fragile and precious life truly is. It ignited a fierce, undeniable protective instinct within the mother gorilla, wrapping around her like the sun's sudden warmth. Overwhelmed by a wave of emotion, she settled onto her haunches, her heart racing with a mix of sorrow and awe as she gazed at the tiny being before her. The world around her blurred, nothing else mattered as she reached down. Her large fingers trembled with anticipation, feeling a profound bond form the moment she cradled the fragile child in her arms. The baby's warmth against her chest stirred a deep, primordial sense of love and connection. With every heartbeat that synchronized with her own, she felt an exhilarating connection draw them closer, like two celestial bodies crossing paths in the vast universe, lost, yet found in that fleeting moment. This encounter was more than just a brief intersection of lives. It was a powerful turning point that sparkled with potential, promising to alter the trajectory of her existence forever. A heavy realization wrapped around her, both exhilarating and daunting, pulsing in the air between them, almost palpable. In that breath-stealing moment, she understood that this abandoned, tiny life had ignited an undeniable spark within her, an unmistakable bond she could never ignore. The weight of responsibility settled comfortably upon her massive shoulders. Like a luxurious cloak she was eager, yet daunted, to wear for this fragile soul. After enduring the gut-wrenching loss of her own beloved infant, she had been caught in a relentless tide of grief, a monstrous wave that loomed high, casting deep shadows over her spirit. Yet, in this ocean of sorrow, she now glimpsed a fragile spark of hope, a sign that healing and renewal are possible even in the deepest darkness. As she blinked through the haze of overwhelming emotion, she became acutely aware of the gentle, warm weight cradled in her arms. A soft newborn, bringing with her an unexpected surge of familiarity that tugged violently at her heart. The world around her felt like a dreamscape, eerie yet filled with glimmers of light piercing through the suffocating darkness that had long overshadowed her life. In that breathtaking instant, she was swept away by a rush of warmth and tenderness. Sensations that had been buried by grief suddenly bubbled to the surface, like a refreshing spring breaking free from the ice. The suffocating weight of loss began to lift slightly as she gazed into the innocent face before her. Could this moment be a sign that even the deepest wounds can give way to new life? Looking at the baby's wide eyes and delicate features, she saw a reflection of innocence that ignited something deep inside her soul. It was a flicker of joy amidst the storm, a bittersweet reminder of what she had lost, but also a fierce promise of a new beginning. Fate, it seemed, had gifted her a second chance to embrace the remarkable beauty of motherhood, a precious reminder that even in the most desolate moments, love can thrive and blossom in the most unexpected places. Like a seed breaking through the fertile soil after a long, harsh winter, this new beginning held the sacred promise of growth, resilience, and renewal. The return to the troop. In that quiet, ethereal space, Koco felt an unexpected connection weaving together the jagged pieces of her shattered heart, igniting a tentative spark of hope for a future that had once seemed so bleak, a hope that shimmered like a mirage in the desert of her grief. Koco's heart, a tumultuous storm of deep, throbbing sadness laced with an enticing flicker of joy, led her to carefully place the tiny baby into her beautifully woven basket. The intricately crafted patterns, woven with threads of gold and silver, danced with vibrant colors, starkly contrasting the turmoil that churned within her. The air filled with the soothing melody of the baby's soft coos, a comforting lullaby that momentarily eased the burdens of her sorrow. As she looked upon the cherubic, serene face before her, a vivid embodiment of hope, she felt a rush of warmth permeating her being, a promise of healing amid the chaos. As she hurried back to her group, the warmth of the baby's presence stayed with her like a fragile beacon of hope piercing through the heavy fog of despair that had enveloped her life. Each step felt lighter, driven by the profound realization that this precious little girl could be the cornerstone of a new beginning. After narrowly escaping danger, Koco, now the devoted adoptive mother of little iLinga, felt a familiar pang of hunger. She lovingly prepared to breastfeed her, recalling the tender moments she had once shared with the little one she had so tragically lost. What future moments awaited them? What memories would they create together in the days ahead? Koco couldn't help but feel a flutter of anticipation for the journey ahead, which promised to be filled with love, laughter, and cherished memories. The profound happiness enveloping her was deeply tied to her shared identity with her family. After lovingly breastfeeding the little one, she embarked on a short journey through the lush greenery of their habitat, a vibrant tapestry of emerald leaves and dappled sunlight, until she finally came upon her gorilla family. Upon entering the clearing, the gorilla troop saw Koco, the gentlest of the mothers, cradling the tiny, attention-grabbing bundle against her chest. The other gorilla mothers, each with their own unique features, watched in amazement, wide-eyed with excitement at seeing her arrive alive. Tango, the formidable alpha patriarch and revered leader of the family, stood momentarily rooted to the spot, his expression a mask of disbelief as shocking revelations washed over him. Around him, the mothers, each one a portrait of profound sorrow, their hearts heavy with the weight of their recent loss, had only recently endured the agonizing departure of their own beloved offspring. The weight of their grief hung thickly in the air, a palpable reminder of the heartache and emptiness etched into their souls. Yet, amid their collective mourning, a stirring scene unfolded before them. They now beheld a new life unfolding, a fragile infant, innocent and pure, a beacon of hope and resilience that defied the darkness they had all known. The stark contrast between the mother's sorrow and the infant's innocence was palpable, a powerful reminder of the potential for renewal in the face of loss. The sight of this tiny being was electrifying. It stirred something deep within the mothers, evoking a blend of emotions ranging from joy and hope to hesitant fear. It felt as though the delicate balance between loss and renewal danced before them, enticing them to embrace the possibility of healing and new beginnings. As they took in the sight of this new life, a warm wave of joy washed over them, igniting flickers of hope in their hearts. The baby's arrival rekindled their spirits and symbolized the resilience and unbreakable continuity of their family bond amidst sorrow, a testament to their enduring strength. The gorilla chief, Tango, approached with a gentle grace that belied his massive stature. His eyes softened as they fell upon Koco's newborn, and he carefully extended his calloused hand. With the utmost tenderness, he caressed the delicate features of baby SOLSTIKA, his weathered fingers brushing softly against her smooth skin. As he cradled her in his arms, he lifted her above his head, allowing the sunlight to cascade around them. With a deep, resonant roar that echoed through the lush canopy, he proudly presented the newborn to his family, a powerful symbol of love and new beginnings. The vibrant sounds of the jungle seemed to pause, honoring the moment as the surrounding gorillas gathered close, their eyes alight with joy. Tango's heart swelled with pride, knowing that SOLSTIKA was not just a new life but a cherished addition to their family and legacy. The air was filled with anticipation as they imagined the remarkable virtues this child would soon bring to their close-knit community. The prospect of her arrival raised all the members' hope and enthusiasm. They understood that this unexpected event would not only alter the dynamics of their group but could also enhance their lives in ways they could scarcely imagine. As Tango pondered Sol's future, he couldn't help but imagine her growing up among them, embodying kindness, strength, and a sense of purpose that would inspire others. With each thought, he realized they were not just welcoming a child, but the essence of a future leader who would guide them through challenges, unify their spirits, and foster harmony. Oblivious to her importance, this human child was destined to become their alpha queen. Tango imagined her being cared for, protected, and constantly watched over by loyal community members. In time, she would understand her royal heritage and the deep connection to her lineage. Her presence would usher in a new era for her royal family, filled with promise, growth, and a strengthened bond between the individuals they cherished. With a swift and deliberate motion, he cradled the tiny baby in his arms before gently placing her back into Koco's waiting embrace. His heart raced as he prioritized the little one's safety and comfort. The moment's urgency weighed heavily on him, as he knew that even the slightest misstep could lead to chaos. His demeanor radiated a sense of courageous leadership as he maintained order amidst the surprise of the unfolding situation. The palpable tension created a charged atmosphere, lingering like smoke in the air and drawing the attention of everyone nearby. In that moment, Tango rose to his feet, his powerful presence commanding immediate attention. With fierce determination, he pounded his fists against his chest, a primal display of strength and authority meant to assert his dominance and rally the others around him. The thudding of his fists echoed the urgency of the moment, embodying both a challenge and an assurance that he was ready to confront whatever lay ahead. As he unleashed a second mighty roar, the sound resonated like thunder, echoing across the valley and reaching all four corners, reverberating with a mix of dominance and reassurance for his band. Despite his formidable size and strength, Tango carried a typically serene and gentle demeanor that put the group at ease. His presence exuded a calm confidence that reassured everyone around him. As the leader of the gorilla community, Tango played an essential role in shaping iLinga's upbringing. However, Not just Tango but the entire guerrilla community protected her from potential threats, providing the nurturing care she needed to thrive. Their unwavering support created a deep sense of belonging for iLinga, allowing her to grow in a safe environment filled with love and guidance. The bond she shared with Tango and the community was integral to her development, instilling in her the values of unity and strength. Sensing the growing peril surrounding their exploration, Koco's adoptive mother urgently instructed Tango to guide the group back to the sanctuary of the mountain fortress. This impressive fortress stood 585 feet tall, its architecture formidable and awe-inspiring. Strategically perched on a rugged precipice, it was enveloped by a labyrinth of jagged rocks and towering boulders, creating a formidable barrier against lurking predatory felines. The natural defenses provided a solid sense of security. At the same time, the fortress itself exuded a stoic elegance, serving as a beacon of safety amidst the wild terrain, a beautiful, stark contrast to the surrounding danger. As they retreated, the group, bound by a shared determination, demonstrated their resourcefulness. They swiftly gathered stones from the rugged ground, their quick reflexes a testament to their adaptability. With precise throws, they erected a temporary barrier that effectively neutralized the immediate threat, proving their ability to overcome even the most challenging situations. Beyond their outer defenses, the landscape held a hidden treasure, a long, winding cavern that extended deep underground. This natural wonder served as a vital artery for the group, leading to the bubbling springs that provided an endless supply of fresh water year-round. As they descended into the cavern, the atmosphere shifted. The air grew cooler, yet comfort radiated from the remarkable pools of warm spring water that formed just a short hike below the surface. These natural basins, cradled by the cavern's rocky embrace, served as a sanctuary during the biting winter months, offering a soothing refuge where they could gather, warm their bodies, and share stories of resilience. Emerging from the caverns, Tango and his family finally approached the heart of their home, a majestic citadel where towering cliffs merged with lush greenery. The air was charged with anticipation, a tangible excitement that enveloped them like a warm embrace. Brimming with eagerness, the family shared low rumbles of relief and connection. Young and wide-eyed with wonder, iLinga couldn't wait to uncover the secrets beyond the next bend. The vibrant colors of the flora danced in the gentle breeze, and the melodic birdsong filled the canopy, creating a serene backdrop to their safe return. As they stepped inside, the fortress's breathtaking beauty, cascading waterfalls, and shimmering pools revealed themselves in full glory. The awe-inspiring sight left them breathless, a powerful reminder of their strength, unity, and the sanctuary they would protect forever. Get ready for an exciting adventure. Join us next Friday at 8 a.m. as we dive deeper into our thrilling saga. We can't wait to unveil the next chapter and share this journey with you. Until then, take care and get ready for an unforgettable experience.